Welcome to Revelation Unraveled. I'm your host, William Tapley, also known as the third eagle of the apocalypse and the co-prophet of the end times. On this program, I am going to take a look at Alicia Keys' song called Obama's on Fire, because this is an end times prophecy about the United States of America. As you know, I have been saying all along that the Antichrist must bring down two entities of the end times, and they are the Roman Catholic Church and the United States of America. Now, the Antichrist has accomplished his first goal with the resignation of Pope Benedict XVI. The next pope will undoubtedly be the false prophet. However, the United States of America has a few hours left before we are burned with fire, as prophesied in the book of Revelation. And only recently, God has started using contemporary culture to give prophecy. And the most notable example is that music video, Gangnam Style. And in that video, we see the man who symbolizes Pope Benedict, the man dressed in yellow, defeated by Psy, who symbolizes the Antichrist. And we saw also that God was very displeased with Pope Benedict resigning, being forced out by the Vatican, when he struck the Vatican with lightning at exactly 5:55 p.m. And that brings me up to the next point. God uses numerology to express his prophecies also. Now, the number 5 itself can be good. For example, it indicates the first 5 books of the Bible, known as the Torah. Or it can be evil. There are 5 plagues which strike Babylon after she is burned with fire. That is, of course, referring to the United States. In this case, 555 refers to Mary's Rosary, because this is how Jesus will defeat the Antichrist. And when God struck the Vatican at exactly 5:55, he verifies that fact, but he also verifies that he is using contemporary culture to give prophecy, because the number 555 is very prominent in the video Gangnam Style. It's prominent in the video Call Me Maybe, and the number 5 is also found in that Hyundai Super Bowl commercial. A number we find in numerology that is evil is the number 11. And of course, we in America discovered that on 9/11/2001. It is also the date when the Pope resigned. The 111th Pope in St. Malachi's prophecy resigned on the 11th of February during the 11th hour. And 11 is also found in Alicia Keys' song called Obama's on Fire. But probably the most important number in her song is the number 44. And of course, we know from Bible prophecy that can only refer to Barack Obama. Let's take a look at the lyrics in the chorus of her song. Alicia Keys does not understand she is giving end times prophecy in her song Obama's on Fire. But the chorus consists of 4 lines. Obama's on fire, Obama's on fire, he's walking on fire, and Obama's on fire. But the key to understanding this prophecy is that she repeats these 4 lines twice, which gives us the biblical number for Barack Obama, which is 44. Now, I am sure that Alicia Keys would tell you that when she says Obama's on fire, she is not speaking that he is demonically on fire, but that he is filled with zeal or enthusiasm or something like that. But the numerology of this song shows that she is inadvertently giving Bible prophecy. Barack Obama's number is 44, not just because he is our 44th president, but because he is the leopard, as found in Daniel chapter 7, verse number 6, which has 4 heads and 4 wings. He is also found in Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 44, as the lion. And it's also interesting that in this song, Alicia Keys uses the phrase on fire 11 times. None of this is accidental. What's really amazing is that after Alicia Keys sings Obama's on fire, the chorus, twice with 4 lines in each verse, she sings 5 woes. Woe, 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 woe. Yes, she does. And those 5 woes are found in Bible prophecy after Babylon is burned with fire in 1 hour. These 5 woes that Alicia Keys sings about are found specifically in Revelation chapter 18, verses 22 and 23. And the first woe, the voice of harpers and musicians, and pipers and trumpeters shall be heard no more in you. And the second woe, no craftsman of whatever craft shall be found any more at all in you. And the third woe, the sound of the millstone shall be heard no more in you. And number 4, the light of the lamp shall be no more in you. And number 5, the voice of the bridegroom and bride shall be heard no more at all in you. So we see these 5 woes that Alicia Keys sings about line up perfectly with the 5 woes that strike Babylon, that is America, after she is burned with fire, as we see in the book of Revelation. Just as God used numerology to indicate that he was giving a prophecy when he struck the Vatican with lightning at exactly 5:55, God is using numerology in the Alicia Keys song Obama's on Fire to prove that this is also true prophecy. That's why we see the numbers 5, 11, and 44. So what is this true prophecy? Alicia Keys sings that Obama will cause the world to burn. Here's what she sings. He's living in a world and it's on fire. He's got both feet on the ground and he's burning it down. Everyone stares if they can see the flame in his eyes, and he's walking on fire. This not only symbolizes that he is going to burn the world down, but that he is also demonically possessed. Now, a lot of people are saying he's the Antichrist. I don't believe that, but there's no doubt he is one of the loyal 10 kings of the Antichrist. And just as the prophecy in Gangnam Style, that Pope Benedict would be defeated by the Antichrist, came true in a very short time, this prophecy in Alicia Keys' song Obama's on Fire, that Obama will burn the world and America, will also come true in a very short time. And as always, I do offer a free copy of my book, Revelation Unraveled, for those of you who may be interested. Simply write to the address you see on your screen or send me a message to my YouTube channel.